Hello there, and welcome to the Four Pillars Business Podcast. Today, we are on Pillar Advisory, and the topic is employee retention. Myself moving from New Zealand to Canada, or North America, I have noticed that many organizations I've worked at and organizations that have been clients of mine have had a rather high staff turnover. Another observation that I have made at firms that I've worked at is they tend to have employees that get hired in a generation, where most of the staff that you end up working with have been hired very recently. As time goes on, some of them end up, getting fired or leaving, and then they get replaced by new staff, the next generation of employees. Finally, from the first generation here, that one ends up leaving, and then the second generation also ends up leaving, only to be replaced by a new generation of staff. Now, there are many reasons why specific staff end up finding a new role or leaving the organization. Some of it's for better pay, better work flexibility, or better career prospects and opportunities. In this video, I'm not going to focus on this concept. I'm going to focus more so on the employer's role and what they can do about it to increase the attrition rate. A balanced scorecard is a tool to measure not only the financial aspects of an organization, but also their processes, their learning and growth, and their customers. Let's face it, most shareholders want to make sure that they get the most return on investment. But you can't just focus on profit. You need to focus on all these other quadrants to achieve a high return on investment. What generally happens is when there is good internal processes, the staff follow instructions so that the job gets completed efficiently and effectively. If the processes are well done, then it moves on to the learning and growth quadrant, in which the staff end up getting better in their industry, learning, taking courses. They then apply those skills to their customer, who get a quality product and service, and as a result, they pay their bills, they be retained as customers, and they ask for more services from the corporation. If this feedback cycle is respected, the organization will understand that they need to invest more in processes to reinforce the cycle so that better processes get put in place, their staff learn more about the clients and the industry, the customers are treated better, and they get retained as customers again and continue the cycle. However, a lot of organizations sometimes skip taking this step and instead divert their funds to their own coffers. This in turn neglects the processes, staff get disgruntled because work isn't done efficiently and effectively, no learning is taken place, and the customers are then not looked after, which then results in a poor customer retention, which I have also observed in Canada. Having a high staff turnover has many consequences. One of them is that there is a high hiring cost. You end up having to train new staff, teach them your client base, teach them the way you run your business. It can be quite expensive and frustrating for the rest of your team, who may be also feeling from a low team cohesion. Your production capacity is also going to be uncertain. You're not going to know if you're going to have enough staff on hand to complete your general work, let alone accept a new client or opportunity. For the staff, they don't get positive, long-lasting, and sustained connections within their network. They end up having negative experiences. This can increase their work stress, and all of this can result in your organization sustaining a negative reputation for not treating staff very well. So my advice would be to have a look at how you're treating your staff, have a look at how you're focusing on your processes, maybe putting profit second and putting people first. Thank you.